Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I am working on what will hopefully be my diamond rank grind. I'm in gold. I'm in gold 1. I'm a few points, 33 rank points away from diamond. This would be the best start to the season I've had in a while, so I wanted to log on quick. You can see my countdown's already happening. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne and I go by Infidel 1258, but you can call me 12, and we cover Splinterlands all day, every day, because it's changed my life. Rank grind is how it changes your life, guys. You get in here every day, you play the game, you're going to get trivial rewards that add up over time and that snowball into greater appreciation and sort of return. The non-fungible tokens we get for this game, they start off really inexpensive, but because they're deflationary in nature, they go up in value over time. That's the deal. Stick around, stay tuned. Let's see, equal opportunity. Okay, I need this win. This would be a win streak. Okay, equal opportunity. Got to use inspire. Inspire means blue. Sometimes I have inspire with my white, but I actually have more inspire these days with blue. We definitely want Demented Shark, and we're going to bury him in the back for safety reasons. We also want, well, I can't do legendaries because I do have another inspire. We want the Disintegrator because it has demoralize, and that in anticipation of my enemy taking advantage of equal opportunity, I want to do that. I want Flying Squid because it is blind. Then I need to build out my team and give it just a lot more options. Like, I mean, a lot more, like I want some of these cheap guys that have a good amount of hit points that are going to last, you know, a fair amount of time. Cruel Cephalopod Orca, and then we got Zero for the chicken up front. Or it doesn't matter where I throw them because the opportunity. So then we want, most important, we want something like this. Something like this. I'm burying my Demented Shark and my Flying Squid the most, because to me they are the most important. The Demented Shark providing my Inspire, the Flying Squid providing my blind. Hopefully that blind, which is a 15% reduction in my enemy's ability to hit me, will be meaningful. As you can see, he's got 2 magic monsters, so they won't miss because I don't have phase. But I'm in trouble because of the blast damage. That's the biggest problem for me. He's slowing me. He's got a speed boost. I have 1 speed boost, but I took no other speed precaution. I'm in trouble. You know, barring something crazy like the exploding dwarf missing, which I don't think is, it's really only a 15% chance because of the Flying Squid's blind. If that was to happen, if he misses that, and if he misses this miraculously, that would be a real game changer for me. But I think this is a loss, which is a real shame because I'm so close to diamond. Let's find out together. I mean, I've got a teeny chance of him missing. My armor is big. Oh yeah. That's actually something I didn't think about. Oh my goodness. See, this is the thing. You don't really... That miss is so annoying. That miss is so annoying. And then he retaliated too. Wow, I double missed and then another miss. See, that's frustrating. I've missed, I think, 3 major shots. And now it's over. Yeah. I mean, he was fast. So it's not, you know, he positioned himself well, and he gave himself a great opportunity to dodge me. So, you know, I deserve to lose that one. If I had won that one, I would have shot way up into, look at the differential. I'm at 2,700. He's at 3,000. And I think he's in gold because that's why I was facing him, which is to say that he's one of the highest competitors in gold, I would think. Let's look at Tide Pod Oreos. That's a funny name. Let's see. Leaderboard. I bet he's up there. There he is, number 6. If I had beaten him, he would have lost a lot of rank points. That would have sucked for him. And I would have gained a ton of ranked points. So, good win for him. But I was in stiff competition. Now, as you can see, I am 40 rank points away, which Man, I would love to get into diamond right now. Let's try and put a little grind here. Goblin Guide, Legionnaire, Wayward Dogs, 2700, Poison, Blast. Blast, I always want to do fast and heavy hitters, but often the heavy hitters are low in mana or in hit points, which means they die really quickly in the fumes. So you kind of have two options here, which are, you know, opposite ends of the spectrum. This is like play heavy, play immunity cards, play heavy hit point monsters such as like Bakjira or, you know, Gelatinous Cube, maybe Almo Cambio. Almo Cambio could be an interesting option, but I only have a low level right now. I'm also thinking, you know what? I might try Kitty. And I think I might try Heartclaw for the immunity. Alternatively, I could do my usual, but I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna play. Do I have any triage? Ooh, you know what's always good? A little bit of scavenge. Riftwings might be a good choice for the scavenge. Definitely Dr. Blight. That's my 4. Now, do I want to make any last minute changes? Maybe I get rid of Dragon Jumper. See if I take rid of him and I put in, for instance, Manticore, which is a good amount of hit points, and then has 3 melee damage, and he's a decent speed. I can then complement with one more monster that might really transform what I'm up to. And weaken. Where is he? The 2 cost? This guy has the Undead Priest as the slow and the weaken. That's really helpful for what I'm trying. And then let's go one more. Yeah, this is a good... Now, let's go that way. He's going to die necessarily, right? He's going to die necessarily in the first turn, or at the end of the first turn, even if my enemy doesn't have a sneak, which the Cursed Slime Ball is going to have redemption, and that's going to damage all my enemy monsters by 1. I was strongly considering Slime Ball, or sorry, Creeping Ooze. I always call it Slime Ball. The Creeping Ooze would have slowed my enemy, and that would have given my evasive tank much more survivability. But I made the choice with the redemption. Let's see if it works out. So Dr. Blight, to me, I'm deciding, and I've said this before, but I want to, I guess, reiterate it because I haven't said it in a couple weeks. To me, Dr. Blight is actually really overpowered. It's okay. So I want to retract that a little. I don't want to say overpowered. I want to say really powerful. Really powerful. I know he's slow. I know he doesn't do a ton of damage. But the poison and the affliction and the camouflage are so nasty together. It feels like to me, whenever I lose, it's because somebody played Dr. Blight really well. Like I have about a 54% win rate, which is not astounding. It's kind of, you know, honestly, I'm trying to focus this season on bringing that number up. But this is a card that is constantly being annoying to me and is constantly costing me. For instance, my biggest opportunity here, if you look at my team, what's going to allow me to succeed? It's going to be the fact that my Nightmare might live longer than other people. It's going to stick around because it's evasive. It's got a huge amount of hit points. It's got heals for my tank. All of that makes it stay alive longer, but then if the Affliction just lands and I have no cleanse, then it's over. Now, I'm going to be dropping Affliction on him too, which is really important because this thing is nasty with the 5. He's so slow, he probably won't hit me, but if he does, the Nightmare is pretty well... That's one big hit from this guy, and I'm in trouble. And so, I think what's ultimately going to happen is we're going to find that the question is whether his Gelatinous Cube stays alive long enough to the point where some of my backline contributors die, because if that happens, the Cube is going to be more resilient than my Nightmare. But I think he doesn't have... I think we might be okay. I think we might be okay. He's got cleanse too, annoyingly. I think we might be okay, but I don't love what I'm looking at. Especially he's got the tank heal on the Crustacean King. Oops. Sorry about that. The blast damage is certainly helpful, isn't it? We're gonna get through. Oh, that's great that we killed the cleanser. So now he can't heal himself either. So yeah, and I dodged the Dr. Blight. Huge, absolutely huge. We're gonna be okay. Now we're gonna afflict cube, and that'll be that. But this won't be enough to win into diamond. We're gonna need another consecutive win. See, as my guys drop, it becomes more likely that the cube can out-sustain me because of that scavenge. That's the problem. But we have Affliction, and Dr. Blight has 9 hit points, so we're probably fine. Yeah, I'm dropping 7 damage per turn, but then the hit points, so I didn't afflict, and he's out healing me, and he will out-survive me unless I can drop an afflict. But I think, you know, it's been... Come on, that's 3 turns in a row, no affliction. Affliction is due. It's a 50-50. Come on. Okay, that's all I needed. Game over. There we go. That RNG stuff, random number generation stuff, where it's like you need that affliction and you don't get it, it's so frustrating. Okay. So let's carry on. We're trying to get... Let's see what we got. Look at this. 20 rank points. 1 more win. Almost certainly, depending on who I face. This time I gotta be fully... Okay. I gotta fully pay attention. DCX. Mountain Gods. 2800. 800,000 power. Holy protection. No armor. 27 mana cap. Okay. No armor. He likes trying a lot of things. He has some really good summoners, but it's unlikely he's going to drop one of his legendary summoners. Probably. Although I could see him doing Mimosa, Lord of Darkness, Pegasus, something like that. Oh no, he can't. Black's gone. So can he do green? He could do green. He could do Dragon with Kitty. Yeah, he could do something like that with Grum. No armor though. Okay, what do I want to do? I don't really feel clear what he's going to try. So I could do an Obsidian play with a bunch of magic, but then they're really slow. I'm going to try... Okay, Kitty. Where's my dude? Here we go with Grund. Of course, he's a beast. No armor. I think I gotta decide quick here. I'm running out of time. I think I'm gonna go Pelacor Mercenary. Drop the blind to contribute to my evasiveness with the mercenary. Because I'm expecting him to try Grum. That's what I'm expecting. If I'm right or wrong, I don't know, but I'm expecting. Now I've got Kitty. Well, I got 3, 5. I've got poison damage. I've got the Affliction. I think I might get rid of Goblin Psychic. Yeah. And then try something a little different. Because yes, he's great, but he's 6 mana. So quickly... You know what? It'd be nice to have that over there. And then how about... Ooh, because if he does Grum, that'd be nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting out 6 damage with an opportunity for retaliate. No, 8 damage, 9 damage. That's a good amount of damage. And I've got the triage. I've got the tank heal. I've got the affliction. I've got the camouflage on my Dr. Blight. Okay, so look, he's got the Almo. I can't poison him. I can't afflict or poison his Alamo Cambio. Plus, he's going to be so evasive. But we're fast and we have True Strike. So, he doesn't have any... He has 1 tank heal. I have 2 tank heals. Is it enough? I don't have any triage. I don't have any cleanse. I could be in trouble. If he drops his affliction... That could be it, because then my tank dies rapidly after that. If he poisons and afflicts on turn 1, I'm in big trouble. This is RNG. I need the RNG to work in my favor. No afflict. At least no afflict. Poison would be fine if as long as he doesn't afflict. That's huge. He didn't get either the poison or the afflict. If I can get one. Oh, the poison, still I got my afflict. He didn't afflict me. So I'll get a heal for my kitty. That's okay. It was probably better than I deserved. He didn't afflict my manticore. Maybe we can get out of this. That was a huge kill. Okay, that's a huge poison. I think I'm still hooped. Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's too little too late. Even though, that redemption was huge though. But no poison there, and you get the hand kill, and now we're done. Dang. What could I have done there different? Maybe some opportunity monsters might have really changed. Yeah, opportunity would have really changed the game for me. Dr. Blay is so helpful, man. So powerful. Of course, you need to support him in the best way, keeping him in the safest position so that he can accumulate those hit points. But, you know, obviously that worked. And that affliction and that poison are just absolutely the 4 mana for those abilities is just ludicrous. Okay. So he likes green. He also has Dr. Blight. He likes Dr. Blight a lot. He played him in 3 out of the last 5 games. Archery. I'm gonna go kitty, water. I'm gonna bring some cleanse this time. Bakjira, who I really like Bakjira. It's either Bakjira or Cube, and Bakjira has the strengthen, which helps the whole team with the slow, and the void, which is nice because I'm expecting magic. But then I need cleanse, and I can bring some in the form of the initiate. And then I just need to archery up, and I've got some good ones like Axemaster. It might be helpful to consider as a opportunity play. I'll think about that. I'll have quite a few points. Some stun might be nice if I can. Well, we got to play Dr. Blight. Like I said, he's too good. So now I got 6 points left. It might make sense to bring Elven Mystic for the silence because that would complement and synergize with the Bakjira. Ooh. Maybe I bring her instead of the initiate. We'll think about that because then I get the 2 mana. Or 2 magic. I'm essentially trading. I'm paying 2 more mana points. I'll think about that. Okay. 1 more healer is a wise move with the armor too. And then I got 3 more mana. The triage might be nice. Now, if I did that, I'm really just trying to out-survive him. I'm hoping my Axemaster does the job. I think I might try that. Alternatively, I could put out him. No, let's give it a shot. If he does a crazy amount of archery or melee, I might be in trouble. And he does have an enrage Chihuahua. Look at this. This is kind of... He probably is doing enough. I don't see how I shoot down the Chihuahua fast enough with just this limited archery damage unless we poison and afflict on turn 1. I guess the afflict is irrelevant because he doesn't have any healers. It's going to take a huge amount of luck. Like he needs to not poison me on turn 1. He needs to not afflict me on turn 1. I guess because that would impair my ability to repair, to heal through, because this cleanse is later than his afflict. I don't think we win this. This is because, especially because the archery headwinds. No affliction, that's big. He's got so many hit points though, and I'm only doing... That poison is gigantic. That is absolutely gigantic. I think I'm still in trouble. Oh, and he dies on the poison? Right? Oh, it's so huge. It's so huge. He did afflict my cleanse, but it's too late, I think, right? He didn't re-afflict, so I'm going to get 2 heals off, right? Or just 1 from the kitty? No, and then 1 from the kitty now. Okay, this might work out. It's gonna... I'm like legitimately nervous right now. I haven't been to Diamond this early in the season in at least a month, and it would be a real chance to get champion again. So I'm super excited about this opportunity. Bakjira holding on. My immediate poison on the Chihuahua was huge. That was Dr. Blight. His lack of affliction on turn 1 to my Bakjira allowed that tank to survive long enough to let my back end and the archery damage, especially the Axe Master and the Dr. Blight, to do work. It wasn't enough. I still need 27 points. Yeesh, come on. Okay, this is a big account, but he only has similar amount of rank points, so this probably would only be like a small RP bonus. He can't pick blue, he can't pick green, he can pick white. So I can imagine something like this, like a sniper play, an archery snipe play. So sneak attack might be nice. No heals, but he's going to play a taunter in the first position. He's going to play a taunter in the first position. Can I do a Grum? And what would that look like? No legendaries. Oh man, I don't like the kitty. Not with my options. Unless now we go last stand. We got shield. We got the hail from the tank. Oh, there's no heals. Oh my goodness, that was almost a gigantic mistake. That was almost a gigantic mistake. Tempted to do the Celestial Harpy and maybe just take advantage using the opportunity, but the problem is tempting. The speed might be the better play. Go first, right? I'm bringing the Halfling Alchemist, expecting him to drop a taunt monster in the first position. I guess I'm committed now. I'm really hoping my Silver Shield Archer is enough to win this one. I'm expecting him to play a significant archery team with the white. I'm hoping that my snipe goes around and it victimizes. He also has the snipe, which is a problem for me, but his snipe is going to currently target my Pelacor Conjurer. I brought the speed. That might be really meaningful here. Let's find out. He's got the repair. Does he have any armor? No, okay. I don't know what happens here. It's a nice kill before he got the fire. The redemption is nice. That was a huge miss by him. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. It's just not enough though. Or is no, because he's going to repair through. Really smart play actually on the, I don't know if you could have predicted that, but playing the lone boatman there actually ended up being like a tank because it would have healed itself or repaired itself through any minimal damage. I don't know that he could have foreseen that, so I can't necessarily apply credit to the thoughtfulness there, but if that was an intentional play, that's pretty smart. Okay, back to basics. I think if we don't win this one, I'm going to walk away for now because that was, yeah, I need a little win streak and I need a break mentally. So this will be the last game unless we win. And then if we win, we're going to go again and see if we win again. We got 300,000 power, same. Okay, back to basics, little guys. So you want maximum amount of hit points for the minimum dollar or mana cost. Kala's an interesting choice, but it's always good to pick dragon in such situations because then the dragon is going to open up a whole slew of other monsters that might complement you. I don't have a lot of dragons that have 4 mana cost or lower, so that makes me want to go back to obsidian, but they're also slow and you do not want to fire last in this rule set. What's the magic situation? No, I can't do this. They're all absolutely too slow. As helpful as that might be. Let's try Sloan. There's some faster, but that's not good enough. What about the archery? I've got some decent archery speeds too. But the melee. I don't love it. I don't love it. I won't be able to do any. These are pretty good little choices. Yeah, especially that one. Might go something like this for the simply because it's so fast. And then what would I do? Okay, one last quick. I don't think this is the play. I'm going to try blue with the armor and the speed. And then we're going to go him. Probably we need him. Need her. Need him. I think we're going to want the turtle. Okay, that's probably the orca because we want the extra hit points. I think we might do that. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's give it a shot. Come on. So he went magic, but I don't know. Unless he has a different set of magic monsters. They're all really slow. You see my point? Like, I am going to punch first. Now, they are going to see... I'm not going to be able to kill them before they fire in the first round. So that they are going to be able to take advantage of Obsidian's magic buff. But the question is, in the second round and the third round, are we going to kill him too quickly for him to be taking advantage of the Obsidian buffs? Because 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. I'm going to, in the first turn, before he fires... 2, 3. I'm going to kill him before he fires. I think we might win just due to speed. See, that's a big kill. Yeah, that's expected. It's okay. And do I even... the fact that the turtle dropped that bomb there is pretty ridiculous. Like, you know, Tarso with that 1 speed transformed that victory. Turned that law... Well, probably... That's why I didn't pick Obsidian, because there's too many slow magic monsters. There really is... You know, there are some good ones. But that's the biggest problem with the magic on Obsidian. You can play the Periton. It's quite fast. You can play... some older cards. Obviously, there's some good older cards. The slip spawn's okay with a 3 speed at middle levels. This is a really good one at higher levels. It's got some great speed, but I have one and it's on a different account. And even the Goblin Sorcerer, which he played, is a really powerful card, especially for the mana cost, and especially at higher levels. It's too slow at the lowest levels. So, you know, it's great if you theoretically are doing a ton of damage, aren't you? You say to yourself, well, I've got the Obsidian magic buff, and it seems like I'm going to just crush here, but you just don't, your guys don't swing, so they can't knock anybody out. We won that one. We'll keep going. We have to win this one to keep going. I've actually got cold fingers. Like, you know that video, I don't know if you guys get this, but when I'm into a game and I'm deeply honed in, my extremities start to cool down, my fingers, my toes, because I'm so focused. Drunken Dwarves, 26, so he's less than me, meaning my rank point bonus will be minimal for beating him. Million power, sneak attack, poison. So I want to do glass cannons because sneak attack, super sneak is amazing opportunity to do like fire and do sneak attack, such as the exploding dwarf and exploding rats, but they only have 1 hit point and then they'll die immediately from the poison. So that makes me not want to do that. I think I do something in the middle. Like we do some of these guys that are going to do a lot of damage, but that are, and we take some double attacks. So yes, he's a glass cannon, but he's going to at least live through the first round. I want to go fast, and I want to hit hard. I'm going to take the Axe Master. Probably taking him. Sneak attack is where it's landing. Now I probably, yeah, he might dodge my opponent's attacks, but I'd rather go like this because it's going to slow down my enemy and it's going to let my guys hit. I'm going to go like that and hope that even the Demon Strike, everybody slams into my opponent's rear. I'm hoping that everybody does. And as much as I don't want to lose my Demented Shark, I have to put him in the back. Or do I? Maybe I go like that. Yeah. Because yeah. No, I'm going to try that because I want the Thorns damage to damage an opponent. If my opponent is dropping, for instance, the Exploding Dwarfs or Exploding Rats, I want my Thorns on the Demented Shark to kill that. Last Stand, that's a real problem because you get through the rest of a team and then Last Stand and suddenly the poison really, you know, you can get 30 points of damage or hit points on something like a cube. And he has all of the Last Standers. The Golem, the Cube, and the Hydra are 3 of the best Last Standers in the game. I don't know how we get through this unless we absolutely annihilate his Hydra in the first round before he even fires. And we might because of our speed bonus. That retaliate's annoying. And then he retaliated. Oh, that's so annoying. I would have been okay to survive that round, even the poison at the end of the round, if it wasn't for that retaliate. And he got 2 retaliates out of 3. At least my Orca didn't go down on turn 1. Axemaster's still kicking it. It's just too little. That's a huge kill. But see, the cube is going to be ready to go. The cube has tons of hit points, cleanse, all of it. Like yes, we're dropping huge bombs on the cube, but it's not, maybe it is enough. Oh my goodness. That happens, that transforms so rapidly. And I think we've got enough DPS. That's huge. But if he poison, I'm dead. 17 hit points by the time I was so distracted by the cube, and he got 54 points for beating me. Oh my god. Okay. That was a complex game with so much going on because the last stand kicking into, and I wasn't fully thinking that through. By the time I got to Dr. Blight and he had X amount of hit points and he becomes last, and suddenly he's got, I got to see that one more time. Dr. Blight with the last stand going from what, 2 to 3 magic, going from like probably 8 to 14 hit points or something like that. And what can you do? His hit points are just growing and growing and growing. I mean, the only thing that maybe could have gone differently, I don't know how I could have beat this guy, even if I knew what he was playing. Because everything he did, everything he played with the summoner he dropped, you know, I couldn't have afflicted him. I couldn't have put out more DPS. Not that would have lasted. Like my guys are lasting 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and it's only because I picked who I did that we got as far as we did. But as you can see, just the poison eroded my guys, even though we're just dropping absolute haymakers. 16 hit points on the after that last stand. I don't know what I could have done there. Because I don't have Guard Llama. So my only, as far as I'm concerned, the only possible thing I could have done would be mirror, or maybe if I picked, no, I don't know. Anyways, that was a very disappointing end, but it's been an exciting rank grind. I'm 58 points away from Diamond, and so hopefully we'll get there later today or tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope this sort of gameplay analysis is helpful to you, and I hope you can use it to generalize certain tips and strategies, maybe learn from my mistakes, or you know, for my successes even, so that you can extract more reward for your time and attention. That's the goal. If that sounds interesting, make sure you like and subscribe. If you would like more content from me, you can consider becoming a YouTube member, supporting the channel at various levels, and they all have different access either to me or to content I'm creating. Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing day. God bless.